What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Liv and Ma'a podcast. I'm Ma'a,
I'm Liv.
and welcome
And
back to episode 6.
we've had some technical difficulties
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. Guys, this is probably, we only got like 5-6 minutes into our
Ugh,
other one, but we started talking and then had an issue with
no
our recording
story.
platform that is annoying, but we made it work. It's also, what time is it?
12:12
Hey, this stuff ain't a game
midnight.
to us. We understand we're in our grinding years. We
Mm-hmm.
know that there's gonna be times it's a little harder that you don't want to record or you don't want to go to work. And with anything in life, sometimes you're just not in the mood to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to change something in your brain or tell yourself you're gonna do it. And there's a guy I look up to, Mike Tyson. He said, "Discipline is doing something you hate like you love it." Not hate. I think he used a different word, and maybe not line for line there, but it was along those lines. Doing something
Sounds
you
good.
don't like to do or don't want to do like you love it.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where we're at right now, because this is probably the fourth time we've
Mm-hmm.
tried this, but we haven't given up and we won't give up. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the love. Episode 6. Learned so much this past month. Thanks for the feedback on like our interactions on Instagram, our stories, our posts, the comments. We really appreciate it and we love it. Like Libby thrives off of that. She'll send me a comment from Instagram or send me something that she gets on TikTok that has to do with our podcast, and
I know it's
we
fun.
get a good laugh out of it. So
Well, also you've told me at least 2 people that you've seen or been around, and they've brought it up to you.
Yeah, and
which
I
is
didn't even
cool.
know. Like, I was getting my haircut the other week. By a guy I know, but it was my first time getting a haircut from him and really having a more than a hello conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had mentioned that he saw that you and I started a podcast, so I thought that was cool.
Kind of cool.
More people are tuning in than we probably know.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
But you know what? We appreciate it. I don't know if you're like if they're actually giving us like with their interaction, if it's benefiting us in any way, but
It will. It'll add up.
hopefully they see us, and even if they don't listen, they read the name, they're like, whoa, they start a podcast. Hopefully it's a little bit of a motivational thing for them to go and do what they want to do in their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
And fill up their cups in their own ways. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Seriously, it's been a fun experience this past month and week, and we just can't wait to keep going. We always are talking about new ideas to keep this podcast interesting and fun. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. And good job on Livy. Livy's worked hard behind the scenes to make all this work and put things together. So we really appreciate it, Livy. We
Thanks, babe.
appreciate everybody tuning in.
I'm
let's
gonna
get started.
try the drink.
Yeah, she tried it already in the
Already tried
past one
it.
and explained it, but
It's
it turned out.
called
Vita
Vita Coco Treats. It's strawberries and cream coconut milk, and it tastes exactly like the pink drink. So if you like the pink drink from Starbucks, it's pretty good. Ma'a doesn't like it, but I like it.
But yeah, I forgot I sipped it already.
Yeah,
Left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't really like coconut milk.
it's
Can you
pretty
believe it?
sweet,
Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't the best for me. But Libby loves it, so
and it's cute.
appreciate.
Cute
What's
packaging.
the brand?
Vita Coco.
Oh, that's the brand.
Vita Coco? I don't know.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys making this drink so we can try it out. So thanks for replying on the stories. Libby like posted a stories to ask questions.
Oh, a Q&A? Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So that was fun to read.
Maybe we'll do it more.
Some of the people who listen to our stuff and read their feedback, and we loved it. So thank you so much for participating in that.
We could also do a full Q&A episode.
We could do that. That's a good idea.
If people want to write in stuff.
That would be easier than us thinking about something to talk about.
Yeah. Anyways, how was your week? It's Monday?
Well, yeah.
The week is just getting started.
It's Monday. Last week, weekly update. Last week was I don't even remember.
You got your hair cut?
I got my haircut on Saturday.
Looks good.
I mean, last week was a good week, I think. Live.
Can't remember much.
Yeah, I don't remember much because there's so much that we are thinking ahead about.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to reflect.
Can't remember the past.
Too much. I mean, I figured we had a great week. I mean, I got to spend a lot of time with you and baby. We did a lot of work, as always. We hired a nanny.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
we love her.
I hate the word like hired.
Well, we did.
Maybe.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
And she's really great. Navy loves her, and I've been hesitant about hiring a nanny, but after like weeks of going through
Can you believe you have a nanny?
no,
Are we rich?
no, but we will be. But after weeks of going through like, okay, who's gonna watch her today? Who can we call right now? Who my mom, your mom, cousin isn't great like long term to just
Yeah.
never know who can watch her when. And so
And
having someone consistent be like, it's literally 8 hours a week or 8 to 10 hours, but it's been so nice. She's only come a couple times, but just having
she's
that,
amazing. She's amazing.
she's really great.
What? You
Yeah,
wanna,
she like
ask her?
she made the dinner for us.
Made dinner for us? Just
Yeah, she's a keeper. But anyways,
she's been a big help. And yeah, kind of like what Livy was saying with the balance. Well, it's also like helped us with more predictable schedule.
planning out our week, and it's good to have a dedicated time, at least for me, because trying to be a full-time mom and a full-time basically working in the business and having to do both all day, every day, nonstop is like gets so overwhelming. And then my brain, I don't think clearly.
Yeah.
And it's just like so much always going on. I can never actually focus on one thing or be good at either of them.
Yeah.
I'd be forgetting things for work, or not a good mom because I'm trying to do other things. And she's like,
Well, I think you're a great mom, but it's just the effort is it's hard to give 100% effort in each
yeah, I'm
aspect of life.
half-assing both things.
And I would say it's been more we actually start to think like that
Think like what?
when we're like arguing or kind of nipping at each other, you know what I mean?
What are you talking
That's when
about?
we're like something's like somewhere else we're not really lining up. And it was
Yeah.
like the problem stemmed from you being overwhelmed with shoot trying to do everything,
Yeah.
but also trying to boggle, getting a babysitter.
Uncle?
Is that all? What the heck?
What?
That was a word.
That is a word, but I don't know if that's the right
What does
context.
boggle mean?
Like mind boggled? Like
Boggle? I meant joggle. Joggle!
juggle.
I meant juggle. Boggle?
It's late.
Bad. Oh, time. I shouldn't. Time is not it. I'm just not locked in. I need to lock in.
Let's look in.
But you have a lot to juggle. And how do we, like, at the end of the day, like, we shouldn't think that we're able to give each other 100, when we get in bed and
No.
trying to have a great conversation, like, just to be nice to each other, catch up on each other's day, talk about the next day.
Mhm.
Like, it's just, it's unrealistic, is what it is. Honestly, it's been an investment into us loving each other, being able to
And
love each other better for our daughter, honestly.
yeah,
Because it starts from us. I'm a big believer
for
in
sure.
everything moves, but business, family, if our relationship is well oiled. So
I agree.
I love that.
If we're not, yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say?
But you're a great mom. Just
Oh,
know that.
thank you.
Yeah.
I try. But I can definitely be more present when I am home if I have a dedicated time to work
Right.
and not be like, even like the other day, just being like, hey, I'm going to go in the other room for 5 minutes so I can make this message or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's not just seeing me stare at my phone because I hate that. And I'm not just like,
But she also hates that too.
yeah, she hates it. She starts like lashing out because
Yeah.
she's needs attention now. But, and of course, like I feel so bad, but I'm like, okay, well, I got to reschedule this person or I got to take payment from them. Like it's just
Yeah.
little things all throughout the day that
We're learning.
shouldn't, I don't know. Yeah, it's a hard balance, but
Yeah.
having a nanny is good. I think it'll be great.
Yeah. We're so grateful to be able to have something like this, to be able to do our work that we need to get done. And
Yeah.
eventually it really leads to us like taking care of our kids, taking care of our family,
Yeah, and I was talking to Lacey, my cousin. Hi. I was just telling her like it's kind of the mindset thing about we might not be there yet where it's like, oh yeah, we can for sure afford this and it's like a good part of our budget. Like we have all this extra money. No, I know, but I'm just saying even though yeah, we maybe shouldn't be paying for a nanny right now, if we do it, we got to figure out a way to do it. If we're already in it, we're going to figure it out. And that's what I appreciate about you. Like you have pushed us to do things even when we might not feel ready or like it's the best time, but then it always ends up working out because you just have to make it work because you're already in the situation.
The idea of like
It's like
plan
more
A,
pressure.
plan B,
Yeah.
C.
It creates the pressure to succeed and like, move forward.
Yeah. And that's that I don't know if you know, but that's what you've done for me a lot in the past.
What did I do?
When we got married and I don't want to say in my culture. I want to say like in my life, I've seen it's a common thing to just go and live with your parents and save money. The idea is to live with your parents, save money until you're ready to move out. But in my head, I was, well, at that time, now that I look back at it, I'm glad we didn't. But at that time, I was like, why wouldn't we do that to save money? It actually built me into being a man. I genuinely think because we didn't do that,
You weren't
going to
falling
our
back on
place,
your parents
yeah,
or
I
yeah.
had to. And no knock, I wouldn't say fall back like on my parents
Yeah.
because I don't want to knock people who do that. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
But for me, like I said, for me, I learned that I was more capable than I thought. Like when we got married, we didn't have much, you know,
Yeah.
but we figured out how to pay rent,
Mhm.
figured out how to pay our car bill. We figured out how to buy our own groceries,
Can you
buy
believe
couches, bed, food every week.
we our rent is like 4 times as much right now than it was when we got married?
I don't even care.
That's crazy. No, I know. I'm just saying like the growth from being at that point and being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
everything costs so much."
Yeah.
And now it's like we still feel that way, but we really are.
It's just different scale now.
Yeah, it's a different scale,
But at the end of the day, like we grow to what we put at least for us. We have been able to grow and we're lucky enough and blessed enough. Thank you, Heavenly Father, to let us grow to the situations that we're in. And I think it's been everything in our life. Moving out, living on our own. You have a nice car, so when things goes bad in that nice car, it's expensive to fix that stuff.
Mhm.
So like we've been able to find a way to make that stuff work. We have a great support system. My families are super good. Your family's amazing. Like we just, as hard as we feel like maybe we have it sometimes, we're the constant thought of work, work, work. We don't ever take the time to see the fruits of our labor, you know? Be a little more
Mhm.
present and smell the roses. So I do appreciate like that you challenged us early in our marriage because I feel like that was what set the trajectory where we're at today. So
Hmm.
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate that about you.
Thank you. Let's get into this week's topic. We didn't even start.
What are we talking about, guys? We're talking about business. Boring. No, just kidding.
It's not boring.
It's all we talk about, so I hope you enjoy it.
It's not all we talk about because now that we have a nanny, I think
I
we'll
hope
be
we can
able
stop
to
talking about it so much.
we'll be able to kind of put that time back into us having
Yeah.
growth relationship questions
But
and conversation.
when we do try to say, like, okay, let's not talk about work for 5 minutes, we
Can't
literally
do it. On Saturday,
we
went
can't
downstairs to
do
watch
it.
Tangled. 5 minutes in the movie, we're like looking at each other. I'm like, "Did you do this?" She's like, "No." I'm like, she asked me, "Did I do this?" No. And then
Okay,
while we're
give
watching Tangled, she has a laptop on her lap. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
we're on work apps.
It's nonstop.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. So, you may not know, we own a car detailing business called Honu Detail. Shout out to us. Go book with us. You can get 15% off.
If you listen into this podcast, watch. I'm gonna put a little.
We can sponsor our own podcast.
I forgot. Well, I'm gonna put a little gift in this.
Slay.
If you listen, the first person to comment,
Oh boy.
where should we put the word? We will DM you from the business page, and let's give them
A gift card?
$20. Let's send them $20.
Oh, just not for
No,
detailing.
no, not
Just
even
for
detailing.
fun.
And then $20, and you have to repost us, like the conversation, like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." Hopefully you appreciate it. But like, if you get this far, what's the word? Like, what can we? Let's make it fun.
What are you talking about? Like an incentive?
Oh, like I'll have them comment what I'm about to say.
Oh, word.
And then that's how I know they got this far in the podcast.
Comment on our video and say
I love Liv and Ma'a podcast. That's what I want to say.
direct quote.
I love Liv and Ma'a podcast. Nothing else. You will get $20 straight to your bank account. No questions asked. And maybe
Who's
leave
gonna
us a
be the
5-star
first to
review.
listen? Lucky winner.
Hey, happy Aloha Friday.
I might be the first to listen at midnight.
I'm not even lying. It slipped my mind. I didn't want to say it.
I'm gonna use my other page.
I'm gonna make a spam
my
account.
third Instagram page. What
for
were
you.
we talking about?
Business.
Okay, so we own a detailing business, and Ma'a had an idea to start it. What, 2 days before our wedding?
No, the night before.
The night before. Okay,
I started with an old friend. I used to work at
with $1 and a dream.
warehouse, at an American Fork, and yeah, we started it the day before our wedding. I got home. We started at like 1:30. The first day we started detailing. Never detailed, but clean cars obviously my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
At one, it was like 1 in the afternoon after my shift of work that I was working. Then we went to go do 2 cars in Eagle Mountain for this ex-NFL guy.
Mhm.
And
How did you find him?
we got it from the guy who taught us pretty much how to detail.
Oh.
Or I guess gave us pointers. You don't really know how to detail unless you get your hands dirty. That's when you really
Yeah.
learn how to detail. And I got home at like 12:30.
At night?
Yeah, got home at 12:30.
I don't remember
That's how
that.
long. That's how long we detailed. It was our first day, but we made it work.
Mhm.
And reflecting back, we just threw ourselves in it. So we didn't give ourselves the option of like, we made it so scary. Backing out was just as scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was no plan B
Exactly.
at the time. But yeah, from where we started to where we are now, I'm so proud of the growth.
Yeah.
Because who would have thought, you know? And we almost gave up a couple times. You wanted to just sell the business and be done with
Yeah.
it. It gets frustrating at times, of course. It's like,
we should probably get nitty gritty.
yeah, we
People
should.
don't tell you, and this is when I speak, I'm only speaking from my own experience because that's all I know. Like it's actually really hard to own a business, and
Mhm.
most of it is for me. What I'm starting to learn is mental. I thought I was mentally strong, but
It tests you.
like let me ask you this question, and then you tell me what you would have done, and I'll tell you what we did. Would you spend like the last few dollars that you guys have in your joint bank account on pressure washers? Would you do that on pressure washers? Like,
Broken after.
and you have rent to pay coming up. You have car insurance. You have a baby. Like you have bills, water, groceries,
And then you have a
gas.
broken pressure washer for the 5th
A
time
wife
that
telling you she
winter.
wants to probably go on a date night. Like there's a million things that are predictable, but also unpredictable that you save your money for, obviously. And guess what we did? I mean, it was not easy for you at those
No.
times to be like, why are we gonna spend money on this?
I might go get a different job. This
But
is not
like
working.
I do believe it's really important to have a great partner, because they're gonna also eat the shit end of the stick with you.
Mhm.
At least hopefully, yes. If you have a real ride or die, they will. And we bought pressure washers. We're
Mhm.
damn near our last few
We
dollars.
bought way too many pressure washers.
One winter came around, we had 4. You had to buy 4 pressure washers. 4
And mind you, we're buying them used off of Facebook Marketplace, so that's why they're breaking after.
in our non-busy season. We're
Yeah.
buying 4 pressure washers. Like it
Because
just
we
didn't.
can't afford to get a nice one, and
We couldn't afford. We had to make do with what we had.
yeah.
But the funny thing is, we probably could have saved so much money
Oh,
just buying the right thing in the first place, right?
yeah, but we
But
didn't have it.
have the.
Yeah.
So we had to make do with what we had and save a little of what we had when we could, and figure out how to get more work. All of it at the same time. You have to keep literally every aspect of a business going at the same time.
Yeah. When you don't have like an investor
Oh yeah.
to start up.
But I don't even want to make that the main thing because I don't want like people who are looking to start the business. You can start with nothing.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
proof that you can, but I'm saying when you don't have it given to you, you do have to make the sacrifice and say, "Oh, well, guess we got to get the pressure washer. We can't go on a date this week or whatever." Like
money, like the investing, all that is really great to have if you're able to get that kind of stuff. But people who look like from where I'm from, you don't start with anything. You just start with what you learned growing up.
mhm.
That's all you have. What I'm saying is, this is the decisions that we had to make that we were faced with that I didn't know were a reality with owning a business.
Yeah.
It's all sunshines and rainbows, like when people make it big and you're making a bunch of money.
Mhm.
But this stuff, like I love when hard comes around because we've been through it enough that
You get stronger every time, and you get a little bit more faith that it's gonna work because
more
you're seeing the proof. The proof is in the pudding.
you just couldn't resist from saying that line after the proof. I thought it, but I was like, there's no way she's gonna say it.
Oh, I
I've
did.
never heard you say that.
I did. Today's the day.
Congratulations.
No, but it gives you a little bit more willingness to try again and try new things and try a bigger thing and have bigger ideas and do the next thing. It's like you just got to take the first step.
Yes. You create the more hard things you go through, actually, anytime the hard things come around, you get used to going through hard things and you just start getting really good. All of it wasn't hard. It was new to us. We just needed to figure out and hold on long enough to find out how to get through it. That's all it was.
Yeah. Mhm.
Another thing is that I'm learning more now is I hate overhead. I'm starting to hate the word overhead. I used to think it's so cool. Companies who have all these trucks. all these
Yeah.
cars, all these employees. And then, like, as I'm starting to we're starting to try to build a little bit more. God,
Slowly. Yeah.
car insurance, that alone is expensive.
I know, it's kinda crazy to see startups or even established businesses that have, like, 10 vans going and 20 employees, and I'm like, "Who's paying for all this?"
Yeah,
It costs so much
it's one of those things,
to maintain.
investment. It's that investment, like, whoever's starting it, buying all that stuff,
Yeah, but
and
not everybody has that.
yeah, no, not everybody has access to money, so I think in this economy today, it's way better to buy a business that's established than to start one.
Mm,
And I don't know if that's, like, a good or bad thing to say, but
mhm.
I genuinely think if you just buy a startup,
Well, but what if you don't have the money to buy a startup?
take a damn loan out. Put your back against the wall and say that's the only option you have. I better figure out how to collect some money
Mhm.
to buy a startup. Stay in your job, save a little more. Don't go to hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Put that money away, invest it, and then say maybe at 30 years old, I'll have this much in a predictable, investment account.
Mhm.
I'll have this much money in that account. I'm going to use it to buy a company. And I want to say like what I would do, but I'm probably going to do it. So I don't
What?
want to give away my
Oh,
secret.
you gonna tell me?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Oh, you tell me later? Okay.
But I'm starting a new path of work right now, actually. Another business we're starting. Can't
Mhm.
believe we keep complaining about how hard our jobs are or how much is on our plate, but we keep adding to it. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. It's kind of,
Amazing. It's pretty cool
uh,
that we're able to add more.
like a disease. Just spreads.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't have any desire to do that. They
that's
don't
okay.
I know, I'm just saying a lot of people don't have
When
that
you say that, it
mindset.
sounds like you're tooting our horn.
No.
You said a lot of people don't like to
No,
do that.
because it's hard and it's a lot of work and it's not predictable.
Tooting our horn.
You don't know.
Tell me that's not tooting our horn by saying we're doing harder things than what people who
Okay,
work
let me
with us are doing.
let me tell you something. At the beginning of detailing, we had some guy make our website and we had like a spreadsheet where if somebody booked, it would fill out this form in the spreadsheet and it wouldn't even notify us. So we would have to log in.
Oh, there was a different site which I was see now I made the website.
Oh.
Like or we kind of got revised by somebody. He made the website. Now that I've made a website and I saw that how we could make it work, and he was like a great guy. Wouldn't have done it without him. But the way he set up our website, I was like, this is the most non-efficient thing that we could have going right now.
But we
And
wouldn't
we were
get
limited on money, so maybe that was why
yeah.
maybe. But I was like, there's no way was the first thought.
No, but what I
And
was
you know what? We
saying
made it
is
work.
we wouldn't even get notified when somebody would book a detail. I would log in and see it and I'd be so excited, like, oh my gosh, we got
Yeah,
somebody that booked. And Ma'a would always be mad that I saw it first.
yeah, and yeah, we would literally.
Hmm.
I'm probably doing like 5 cars a month.
Yeah, it was not a lot.
If and
And we're like, $150. Yay.
I know.
And they tipped.
But guys, guess what?
So grateful.
Like those little things, I reflect back. That was just
Mhm.
those little things. It's like golf. It's you hit a good shot and it keeps you coming back. That's
Mhm.
what it is. You get a booking, it keeps. Oh, it's a drug.
Yeah.
Well, how can I get another booking? How can I get another booking? And it just keeps going.
Mm.
But I honestly think the only thing that separates, and this might sound like doing our own, us from in my head, quote unquote competition, is we just don't give up. We stayed long enough to
We
see
haven't.
the flowers grow.
Haven't given up.
We're in winter of our life for so long, but
Yeah.
we held on to the things that were feeding us, like, I mean, in a literal sense, but
Mhm.
filling our cup up. Like I can imagine us being like, just working 9 to 5. So we
Yeah.
chose to work 24/7.
Well, the fact that we can even have an employee and pay somebody else to do the jobs,
Oh
that's
yeah,
crazy to think about.
yeah. That stuff is cool. That stuff is cool. Yeah.
It's
For
growing.
if I think back to where I was and I was looking at people, yeah, it's cool. But then there was a lot of work to get here, and all that stuff is relative to where we are now. Because then now we're looking at these other big
The
companies,
next
always
things.
wishing for the next thing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so grateful to be where we are today. I'm so grateful that we're able to not give up. We have
Mhm.
that attitude of we don't give up, and we will make this plan work whether we like it or not. with the pressure washers. We needed to save money. We had a baby.
Yeah.
We have a baby. What in their right mind would be like, don't, you probably should sell a business so you can take care of your family. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
No. Said we bought
Put
pressure
your head
washers.
down and keep going.
Put that before groceries. So thank goodness I have a partner who supported the business, and we're starting to see the fruits of our labor. But it's a challenge every day. You always got to make sure that you're oiling up the machine in all the aspects, and
No,
we're
so
doing a better
many.
job at it. And I'm
Mhm.
proud of us for where we came. So
What would you say are your favorite things about owning your own business versus working for somebody
the
else?
number one thing is time. Time back into myself, my family. I mean, I was working like 45 hours when I was at the warehouse, but I was working like 60 to 80 hours in high school with my own family
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, working. I was built to work. So when we went into starting our own thing at the time, I obviously didn't know how much I pulled from learning in the past, but I learned a lot. And what I learned is I did all that work, but for somebody else to buy nicer things, I got paid the same thing for 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Begging for a $2 raise was like so scary.
Yeah.
And the way I've like put or justified that thought in my brain, and I've been telling you this recently. Imagine having to wake up, and this is what I say to myself, having to wake up, or when I want to, if I ever feel like I'm giving up or having sense of giving up, imagine you wake up and it's already hard to, I mean, unless there's special people out there that can just wake up so happy. But it's hard to find things as you get older and you have to pay all these bills. Like, life kind of drowns you in its natural
Mhm.
way to make yourself happy and to find joy in your days. Imagine, I'm saying if you work for somebody else, you wake up and Cam Ward said this. He's a quarterback in the NFL. He said his dad woke up for a job, a 9 to 5 job, and didn't love it.
Mhm.
He's the number one draft in the NFL. I wake up for my 9 to 5 job and I love it. So I better be, like here at the
Oh, yeah.
facility at this time. I better be doing this. Like
Mhm.
he said it right. That's right on. So imagine you wake up and now you work for somebody else. You go to work and you have to find a way to make that your boss happy. That's like your goal every day. What
Oh,
can I
yeah, or
do
else you're
today
gonna get
to make your
fired.
boss happy?
You gotta do your job.
Even if it's at the risk of you not being happy, right? So I was like, why don't I just be my own boss and find a way to make myself happy?
Yeah.
Then I got married. So
So then you got a new boss.
that went right out the window.
Also, quick side note, I did a poll on Instagram stories with the Q&A about somebody asked who wears the pants, and I put the poll for Ma'a, me, or 50-50. It was like 55% me, 1% Ma'a,
Did you say what the question is?
and then the other percent, yeah, was 50-50. And guess who the one person was that voted Ma'a?
Wearing the pants?
Yeah,
Who?
Ma'a himself. Anyways, I thought that was funny. But
What
yeah,
did I do?
I think we wear our own pants.
Yeah, that
We
was funny.
have
That was
split
funny.
roles. The lines get blurred when we do work together because we're both doing both jobs, you know?
Yep. We're doing everything at once. And we're in our grind year, so this is
Yeah.
how it should be for us.
Mm-hmm.
20 to 35. We
Yeah.
should be grinding and hopefully things kind of plan out and smooth sail for us, but it's never like that. So let's just get used to life being bumpy. Find
Mm.
ways to love it along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying, that's how I justified a 9 to 5 job for myself. No knock to anybody who works a 9 to 5 because you know what? We need we need that.
Mm-hmm.
America needs that. And our economy needs that. So I appreciate workers who are willing to wake up in the morning, especially ones that don't like their jobs, and go and do their jobs like they love it. That to me is the same thing I explained earlier. I admire that. I have to have that same attitude when times get a little hard. So choose your hard,
Yeah.
and how amazing is that we get to wake up and we get to decide what makes us happy.
Yeah. And a big part of it though, if you're not a very self-motivated person, it can be very hard because nobody's telling you what to do. Nobody's
Yeah, you're
making
not
your
being
to-do
watched.
list. Nobody's making sure you did that, and that.
Yeah.
There's the whole list every day of things that need to
You
be
gotta have
done,
some
goals you
discipline.
need to make. You need to make sure you're making enough to cover the expenses. You need to make sure you're building your future clientele and you're keeping people on maintenance and this is specific for detailing, but you know what I mean? You want to make sure you have this, especially with a service industry. Like, you don't know, there's no guarantee that people are going to book you.
No, it's a doggy dog world, guys. Starting a detailing company in a like county or in a state that already has huge detailing companies in it,
Yeah.
How intimidating could that is that?
Yeah.
But guess what? I actually wouldn't follow those guys on social media because I didn't want to keep seeing because I had a problem comparing myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I would
Unfollow him?
I never followed them.
Oh, you never follow him.
I knew they existed, but I wouldn't put myself in the situation of comparing myself to people, and then it would knock my confidence.
Yeah.
So I almost created, I'm the only one. Every single car needs our
Mm.
help. How can I get in front of this person to show them that what we offer is what they need? And I believe that in my heart. Like we can fight about this. You cannot tell me that you don't need a detailed car. And I can tell you the reason you need a detailed car. And one of the reasons I'll tell you is, do you enjoy like for moms? This is for moms specifically. It's a full-time job being a mom.
Mhm.
Why are you gonna go to the car wash
Vacuum your
and
car.
vacuum when you got kids you gotta run errands with? You got a husband you gotta maybe go and do the errands for while they're at work. And don't forget, at the end of the day, you still got you. You gotta figure out a way to fill up your own cup. Stay your booty home. Call us, Whole New Detail, 385-307-6121. Call us and let us come and offer you your time back by cleaning up your car for you. And guess what that also leads to, guys? A better attitude. You get in your car,
Smells
you
good. There's
smells
no
good, feels
fries
good,
on the
looks good.
floor.
You start to think differently about yourself. You know that
Like you
thought where they're
deserve
like,
it.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You're like, why don't I do this more often?
Mm-hmm.
But we forget that. It pays us more than, the money. It pays us back in attitude.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to give our best attitude to our kids.
Even just having a clean space for your mental,
Oh, yeah.
it'll help you think
Yeah.
better, feel better.
Yes. But that's that idea of discipline too. You have to keep up with all of that stuff and then you don't notice it in the moment, but down the road, you're like, thank goodness, like we instead of avoiding your oil change light, thank goodness we didn't
Yeah.
because we could have had to pay for a whole new car. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
those things. So I'm
So
grateful.
many things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about, and I'm probably just blabbing.
How does it affect our marriage running a business together?
I mean, we talked about it a little bit.
We did?
A lot more recently, I've been talking to Livy about this. We haven't prioritized date nights.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were really good at that in the beginning of our marriage, and I think that was when we were happiest being together. So more recently, and I'm a big like going on a date night kind of guy. So that's also a way I justified, us getting a help with Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell her like we get this help. We'll be able to go. And like obviously my wife worries more about the money than which is probably a good thing. Thank goodness she does.
Somebody's
So
got to.
somebody's got to. Her thinking was like, then so we're gonna hire somebody to pay for watching baby while we go and spend money. Like that's definitely that's a great reason to not get a nanny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, thought of us going on a date was more important than us losing out on a few dollars. And I believe that in my whole heart still right now,
Mm-hmm.
now that we're in it actually paying, losing money, if like that we're going on dates, like we're investing back into each other with time and we come back and we're able to give each other our best, our daughter, her, like our best.
Yeah.
Like you're able to find, I don't even know, I couldn't tell you. And maybe I'm wrong, but I get this feeling where I'm like, I can just, now I feel like on top of the world. No matter
Mm-hmm.
how much money I just lost, I just spent 4 hours with my wife. Now I'm ready for the week. To me, like that's like just as important as putting on your armor of God,
Yeah.
your spiritual armor in the morning. So
I think also when you're so busy with life, with being a mom, with running a business, with keeping up with the house, making sure you have groceries, all these things that are the everyday things that are constant and never ending, it can be hard to think like, okay, I need to plan a date night, like just add another thing to my weekly list of plans, and you get tired and when you have a spare moment, you don't, at least for me, I don't always want to go out and get ready. And, sometimes if I do have a break, I'd rather just sit home and relax. But making that effort for our marriage and being able to reconnect in a way that's just me and you, not as parents, not as co-workers, business owners, as like married, as a couple, yeah, as our little high school sweetheart selves, and being able to have that little time through the week or every other week, whenever we can get to it, really does make me like you more.
yeah,
Because
honestly
when we're,
changes to a marriage conversation too
well,
at the same time, but
when you're
it's not
talking
that.
about work a lot of the time, it's hard to think.
Yeah.
otherwise. It's like between me and you, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Well, shoot.
it's either
I
we're
didn't even
talking
get to
about
ask you how your day was for like 3 months there.
yeah, we're talking about work or Navy, and that's
Yeah.
it.
We
But I
don't want to
also
get
want to
out of our
slow
grind years.
down
Yeah, but we don't want to. Yeah, you're right. We don't want to go through our grind years.
and not enjoy our life still.
What is that called when you're resisting the other person?
Resenting?
Resenting. That's what it is. Like we don't want to go through our hard years resenting each other and then be like, oh, now let's figure out how to love each other.
Mm-hmm.
We should find it now.
Yeah.
And
Before it
build
gets
it.
to the point where we're like, I don't even like you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, like you
Well,
just
you
end
have
up
to make
being
the
a great
effort.
coworker instead of a
Yeah, you have to
partner.
make that effort. And I'm trying to work on that because
I mean, that makes two of us.
it's a lot.
Always
It's a work. You have to work at it.
Yeah.
It's not, it
There's a lot
doesn't
of effort that needs to be
come.
made with going on dates.
Yeah.
More than what we're
Especially
used
as
to.
parents. Used to be easy.
Yeah. It really do. No, it literally was.
Yeah, you could
We
just
would
go.
just get up and go.
Yeah.
I ain't got to figure out a babysitter. Oh, did baby eat? Baby's a little sick.
Oh, she's not going to go to sleep.
Yeah. There's a lot of thoughts that go in your brain. And even not to mention the trust to have
Oh, yeah.
when you leave your baby with somebody. But yeah, that's also part of owning a business. Funny, you gotta make sure
Your
you're not gonna be
priorities are
100 in everything.
straight.
But yes, you gotta make sure that you're taking care of the things that are actually filling up. Like that's the reason I started business. Had I lost you guys, I don't think there is no whole new detail. You know what I mean? But because my why and my purpose is bigger than whole new detail, I mean, if I lost it, I would still feel like I had everything. I'd be sad, right? Because that's a chapter in our book.
Mm-hmm.
But we're lucky enough to be able to prioritize each other and prioritize work and make them both work at the same time. Like one could be without the other, and I'm grateful that we have both.
Me too.
But even so Livy started this podcast, right? It was random. It was on a random. I wish I remember the day, but you were in California. You were in California you went out of state. Your girls.
Idaho?
Yeah, you went out of state
yeah.
without baby, and I think that was my second time with just me and baby. So even I was a little nervous. Baby was just barely getting off of breastfeeding. Really loved to sleep with you. Like there's a few things that went down that, but then Livy hit me with like, let's start a podcast. And anytime my wife hits me with an idea, which it's coming to me now that's probably why you think like that. I always resort to whatever we're about to spend on this idea. I mean, shit, we just went right in. The next 4 days later, we had mics, we had couches coming in. Look at all the stuff on the wall. You think that shit was free? No. We
Headphones, the system that we record on.
The platform we're using costs
the
a
light
subscription
to make us look good.
The stand, and also not to mention now the mental capacity
of planning and
that's more than the money that we've spent.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But
I just added to our workload.
Yeah. If you thought we had enough going on, obviously not. Let's throw in a whole.
I don't think we've mentioned the landscaping business either.
We don't even have to. And I didn't mean to say that like in a bad way. We just have so much that we could talk about with just these two. And yeah, we have a landscaping company as well. We're able to go in business with my in-laws and get a business that was established. We bought it last year. They've had business for 7 years. And that's why I said it's easier to.
Because you just jump in, you have the clients, you have the machines, everything you need.
I would say it's easier if you knew what you were doing. So since we had only detail,
that's true.
We were warmed up to what running a business is like.
Mm-hmm. Especially a service business, it's the same idea. It's not like that different, but.
And we have a lot of people that support us, and so we have a lot of connections to go to and talk to if we're ever needed to know anything more about
running a business,
money or marketing, working, doing the actual job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we've been very blessed by starting our own business, like Whole New Detail, and that being like the rough road. So when we got the landscaping company, it was more so of a smooth sail, and now it's just ironing out the kinks that.
Yeah, the little details.
Yeah, because we need a new system that worked for us. It's been great.
Yeah.
First of all, I spend more time talking to my in-laws. So working on those relationships, spend more time with my dad. He works with us there. Like found a great use for my truck. I mean, I miss my truck, but you know what? I gave it up.
You can get a new one day.
I never see it. And I'm grateful because it pays us back in much different ways than me just having the feeling of walking out of the house and getting in my truck to feel. For me, that's an ego thing. I feel like what a man.
Yeah.
I feel like that spending more time with my daughter, so I don't think I need it. Maybe one day.
It is so rewarding though, like making
Put it together. Lee.
like making your own schedule, planning your days, checking things off the list, and it's all for your thing. Like it's our business. It's our
Us.
future. You know, it's so, and yeah, we might not see anything, the outcome or the fruits of our labor for a while, but knowing that it's coming and knowing that you're putting in this work and it's for your own thing that you started, like it's so much more, there's more passion behind it than if it's like, okay, I'm just going to go to my work and then I'm going to come home, you know?
Yeah. And I think it's important to say that we were never like that wasn't how we used to be. We just
What do you mean?
because of so many times of not giving up and
Hmm.
doing those hard things, going through those hard things,
Yeah.
we built the confidence to be able to
Be excited about it
yeah.
and not
And
be
now
fearful.
yeah, yes. And now that we've stepped out of like for me, stepped out of the business of doing the actual work and stepped like they call it instead of working in your business, you're working on your business. And it is completely different
So different.
than working because like we sometimes we'll make money. I'm like, what the hell did we do last week? I don't think we worked.
I know. It's trippy, especially for
It's a
me.
way different thing because I'm used to this two hands. Walk. I better get home at the end of the day. I'm sore. I'm
Mm.
tired.
Now you're like, we're like, did we do anything today? But
Yeah,
we've been doing work all day, but it's
yeah.
especially
It's
for
just a
me,
different feeling of work
yeah,
that I wasn't used to.
it's
It's
like a
like
mindset shift that I've had to get to where I'm like, hey, I'm not clocking in and out. I'm not, and I was never like a career girl, but I'm not going to a job and like getting paid for what I'm doing. There's no like, okay, these are my hours. Here's what I'm getting paid. I'm just kind of on the clock all the time. I do what I can when I can. And I'm investing my time into the business to grow the business. And eventually
it takes care of us.
yeah, we'll get rewarded for that. But it's weird because I'm like, I'm paying a nanny right now so that I can do this. It feels like I'm doing pretend work because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm like, okay, I'm reaching out to some influencers to do a detailing thing or
It's so funny. It's funny and it's
it's
such a
weird.
different version of work if you're not used to it. And I told you guys, work 60 to 70 hours a week. Like if you're not used to this version of work, it is an adjustment and a half.
Hmm.
And I mean,
But if we weren't doing these things that don't feel like they're that productive, like we wouldn't progress and we wouldn't be where we are now if we didn't put in that time and effort to grow the business, to make the schedule nice, to make sure we're getting booked out far enough ahead and we're staying busy and doing giveaways and all these little things that even posting on Instagram, like a lot of businesses don't even do that. And something that we've tried to make an effort to keep doing that to stay consistent. And we've slowly grown. And we've gotten Google reviews over the years. And it's like these little things that you have to do. And there's just so many little things that you have to do and think of
it's
that
helping.
all contribute to
Yeah.
growing your business. It's not just like, oh, you have to just do a good job at it. It's like the actual service. Yeah, that's a big part of it, but there's so many other things that make it what it is.
Than us just being there for the hour that we're doing your yard
Mm-hmm.
or for your car.
Yeah. And I feel
I
like
think
that's obvious. Everybody knows there's like more work to it, but
yeah.
it's a different kind of work. I don't know.
I think even more so the work ethic translates. Like in our relationship.
Mm.
Remember I said I didn't ask you for months, how was your day?
Yeah.
But since I was so focused on the little things with our work our business stuff, it reminded me like, I forgot about the little things in my relationship with my wife.
Yeah, same.
Like why do I feel like we're nipping at each other? I never for 3 months probably didn't think, what am I not doing?
Mm-hmm.
I was probably thinking,
What is she not doing?
yeah,
For
my bad. I was not thinking of her and not thinking of the
yeah.
details that did I come home with a good attitude? Did I, even if I had a long day of work, did I come home and, rub lotion on my wife's feet at the end of the
Mm.
day? Like there were just those little details. I was doing it for my business, but
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it for the reason the business is going. You know what I mean? You and baby, especially.
Yeah.
Am I spending time with baby? Am I just there present, but on my phone with baby? Like there's a million things. But because we're doing it in business, it reminds me to look introspectively. Is that
Mm-hmm.
damn, that's the first time I ever used that one. I'm a little proud of
Good
myself
one.
for real. No,
Good one.
seriously. BYU graduate. Where was I? But it makes you look introspectively about the details in different things in your life as well. So
Yeah.
yes, I was able to notice we weren't really dating each other as
Mm-hmm.
good as we should have.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds funny, we're married, but dating has been a huge part for us. And I find that when we're dating, everything works way better in our
Yeah.
life. I'm grateful for that aspect of owning your own business
Yeah, I don't
because
wanna
it is
feel
a
like
relief.
just roommates or just
Yeah.
business partners. Like, that's not fun. I wanna be
Right?
flirty, I wanna be fun, I wanna make out, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wanna be doing these things that make me feel loved and make me love you more, and that's
I mean, our room's across the hall. Is it?
let's
All
go.
that I ask.
Time's ticking.
That's true. It's just there's so many things that we learn from business that we've applied in our marriage, being parents. Like I even told Livia, I want to charge my daughter. This is a funny thing. I want
Mm.
to charge my daughter rent when she's like 8. And yeah, wait, let me finish. I want to
Mm.
charge my daughter rent like $2 a month. So guys, come on, it's affordable, and she can also have groceries, but just a flat $2 rate, and just put the money away and maybe put it in a investment account. The real reason I'm doing that, yes, that's the benefit of it, is to teach my daughter the value of a dollar.
Mm.
You have to work hard to make your money.
Yeah.
And I could even make it better by giving her $5 a month. Be like, this is your allowance.
You have $3 to spend and $2
Exactly.
to save, yeah.
So I'll take the 250. I have to, I feel like it has to come from her hand, like her giving me $2,
Mm.
that feeling that it creates. I want her to feel that just so that my daughter can grow up independent. And that's
Yeah.
just the way I feel like I should teach her because that's what I know with the way I see life now. It's so much different when you have to give up something to get something.
Yeah, it's true.
And
And sometimes you don't get it anytime soon.
oh,
That's
sometimes you don't
that's
get
a
it till
hard
years
lesson.
later.
Yeah. But that's a good
But
lesson to
you
learn.
it's the fact that you're doing it and you're practicing doing it and you get better at it. I'm saying with us not giving up, we got better at going to the
Yeah.
hard things. She's gonna get really good at giving me those $2, and who knows, my daughter might get so smart, she'll start negotiating me. And that's when I see her doing that, that's I'm like, okay, she's going the right direction,
She already does.
but it might be too early.
She switches your drink.
Yeah. She did switch my drink today. She had it's the same drink too.
Small
Small mango
smoothie.
mango, and I had the large mango mango, and she's like,
Mango mango.
and I let her sip mine because I have the bigger cup. That's the only difference. And she's like, she puts hers down. And she like points at her cup. She's like, that does. And then she asks me for mine. I
She's
give
just
her
smarty.
mine, and then I grab hers. I'm like, so did we just change? And she's like, that does mine. So we changed.
Mhm.
But I
Gotcha.
I want her to feel like that. I want her to feel like that confidence.
Mhm.
That confidence. If she wants more, it's up to her.
Yeah.
And I don't want her depending on a man.
Say the thing that Shane said the other day about the $50, because that's kind of the same principle. If you want something, you just gotta go get it,
$50.
like on the stage.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had shared Shane is my father-in-law. Well, it's Livy's stepdad.
Mhm.
But Grandpa Shane said that some guy who was speaking on a stage, he did an experiment with the crowd, and he started by who wants his $50, and 99% of the people raised their hands, but one lady walked up, grabbed the 50 right out of his hand, went back to his seat.
Mhm.
Guys, the point of that is she got up, she did the thing. She wanted it that bad that she went up there and grabbed it. Some people
Mhm.
say they want to do it, and
And then never act
I
on
don't know
it.
if you've noticed. Remember what the conversation we had this morning where I don't, I mean, with all due respect, I want to hear my wife's million ideas.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I do. I really do. If I had the time, I really do.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
they're a million.
If I
But
had the time.
she said this morning about our business, and
Crazy.
it's the same principle applied. She was like, "I wish we could do this," and I was like,
No, you got mad at me for saying
I
that.
got mad. I got mad. Well, I got mad
You were
because I'm
like,
like,
"Don't wish, just freaking do it."
we control the business, so why are you wishing? Go and change. Make that wish that you wish you make like that is
Make your
there.
dreams come true.
Exactly. No, literally. Make
Mm.
your little wish come true. And not to mention, watch the confidence it puts in yourself, but you fix the problem. And instead of coming and telling me the ideas of what you wish, which is what I told her, and I may sound rude saying all this, but I said to come with me like with your solution already in place if you run into a problem and just tell me how I can help your solution. And if I have an issue with your solution, maybe I'll bring up, let's try this instead. But you're actually doing it instead of us talking, being that 99% raising their hand. The ideas can only go so far. Putting action is really what takes.
Takes you
That's
to the
that's
next
what's
level.
different from one business to another business. If one fails, and I'm only speaking in the aspect of if everything else is working out, maybe they just didn't do what they were saying they were going to do. The ideas were all on the whiteboard that they were writing down,
Mhm.
but none of the points were actually physically done. It was just ideas from a paper to a pen,
Mhm.
paper to a pen, from a pen to a paper,
Yeah,
and
that
that's
sounds
all it
right.
was. But when you go through with what your wish is or what you write down, we've talked about this a lot lately, is momentum. It takes you to the next time you want to do something.
Mhm.
The next time you want to do something.
Well, you even asked me the other day to make a decision on where we were gonna eat.
Oh yeah, I've been doing this for the past like 2 weeks.
I'm a little indecisive, okay?
I think that's normal girl stuff. Type B type stuff. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
Am I type B?
I don't blame you. You know
I
what?
don't know.
I don't blame you. But I think it's just so important that if you want to start a business, and the only reason I thought like that for you is because you're starting your own thing. You're you want to do that with your nursing degree.
There's a
So
lot
I
of
feel
things I
like
want to do.
I feel like it will build your confidence, which is most importantly, that's what I want for you, to be so confident into going into what you want to go to and starting with what you want to start with, because I knew how much confidence I lacked.
Mm.
And I want you to have more than the one that I went in with. And I probably sound like a parent saying that, but I just want you to have, like, be more equipped than I was. Because of you, I like made it through the hard times of Pony Detail.
Mhm.
But there's so much more potential that you have than I had and still have, that I know. I just know. I say things in the longest way.
My brain is slowly shutting down. It's 1:20 a.m.
My bad.
No,
But
you're good. I'm
there's just
just
like
trying to process.
it just builds. It's like building a muscle, and you just get better, stronger and better at it. And lifting 225, if that's your max, it turns into lightweight. One of the days, and
One
you just
day.
keep chipping at it. But that's business. I know I talk so much about it, and I'm sorry to just chat your ear off.
It's good.
I think we did a great job at
Words of wisdom.
business.
We've done it, guys. We made it. No, just kidding.
You know
We've
what?
made it farther than a lot of businesses have.
You know
You
what
know
I
how many
also wanted to
businesses
say?
give up?
Oh yeah. I mean, we don't want to prey on their downfalls.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'm proud of us. So many people give up when it's hard. And we coulda.
Yeah. There's always an option that in my head we say this to each other. We could almost fall back on what we don't want to do, which is us going to work a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, you
I
get a
hope we
little.
don't sound like dickheads saying that, because I respect people who are able to do that.
That's just not everybody's dream.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Different boats for the floats, but
Different boats for the floats.
I don't even care. It is 1:20 in the morning. You said it yourself. But guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope. Oh, I'll share this last thing. I did a job for a guy who owns a pharmacy company, rich as can be. And I was like, we were running into the problem with our marriage, where it was like
No balance.
no balance, no, like, we were talking about business more than I was asking her, like I said, how her day was. I sound so redundant, but I was like, how did you balance? Because he owned his own pharmacy, but he had it for years. How did you balance family and work? And he looked at me and he's like, gave me the face of, well, shit, you let me know when you find out. I looked at him like, you seem like you got it figured out. You got the big boat. You got the pool in the backyard. You got this big old house. And he's like, I still am figuring it out to this day. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big thing for my marriage. And I was like, dang. That's when, instead of me looking at him like this because of all the things he had, it came to this. And I could see eye to eye with him. So once we found that level of relation, I can now say this guy as a,
Equal.
yes, equal, instead of on a pedestal that I was putting him on.
Yeah.
And
That's
it really
cool.
opened my eyes that I'm like, this guy is literally just me at a different stage.
It's true.
And I can be there if I continue to work on all these little things that we're trying to work on. But again, keep the main thing, and that's your family. That's your purpose. Your purpose is, I keep saying, well oiled. It's the oil that makes it all move. So keep the main thing, and it'll all work out. You know what I mean?
Preach.
With or without business that we have, we'll find a way to make it all work. If this isn't here, then all of it doesn't matter. It's no fun to have $1 million being on your own. But if you can spend it with the people you love, I mean, unless that's what you want, if you can spend it with the people you love, always is so special. And then
Yeah.
we leave this life with all the memories.
Yeah, it's fun, it's cool, it's rewarding, and it's hard, but owning a business is always a work in progress.
Yes. Yes. You started your own podcast. So proud of you. Liv and Aloha podcast.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate
If you made it this far.
We have a crazy few weeks coming up ahead of us.
Ma'a's birthday's next week, September 18th. It's a Thursday. So you have this Friday. You're going to be listening to this podcast right now. And then it's his birthday the next Thursday.
Yeah.
So please message him.
Remember to do maybe a giveaway, birthday giveaway.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
It's 1:20 in the morning. We're losing our minds a little bit.
We got to go to bed. So thanks for listening.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
Ask us questions. We'll talk about anything. What do you want to hear from us?
I love Liv and Law podcast. Don't forget, keep it in the comment section.
You'll get $20.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for letting us waste your time on whatever day you're listening to this, whatever time you're listening to this. But we appreciate it.
We're going to go play footsies and go to bed.
Thank you, everybody who works out there hard for their families. I think I'm just saying the last inspiring message.
I know.
Thank you for working hard for your family. Everybody who's out there working, literally earning money out there.
The grind don't stop.
The world depends on you. We appreciate you. Thank you for working hard for a better future for our own kids.
And follow your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. You can do whatever you want in this life. It's your own life. You only have one, so let's make it rock.
You were trying to find that one life.
Life's what you make it.
One life.
So let's make it rock. Was that kind of good?
All right, everybody.
I think that was kind of good, honestly.
Thanks
was
for
it?
Tuning in to episode 7.
No,
It was good. It was good. Thanks for tuning in to episode 7.
6. It should be 7 by now.
We appreciate
okay, love you.
Appreciate it. It keeps us going. You guys have a great weekend. Happy Aloha Friday. Be safe.
Love you.
Have a great day.
Bye.
See you next week.